Hey up YouTube, this is the Glad Beast deck I promised to post up that I should be running on Sunday at locals. Before I start though, I'd like to point out that a shout out to my locals, which is Akron, to Kalo, Kirk, Craig, Theo, John, Bob. I think I'm forgetting about 12,000 people there, but you all know who you are. Anyone who plays on Sunday at Akron, shout out to you. You guys make this game fun for me. And without further ado, this is a Glad Beast build, of course. Got into Glads after playing my test tigers from the Gold series. Didn't realise how fun they were until I started playing them. So without further ado, here's the deck. So for the extra deck, we have 2 heraklinos and 2 gyzarus. Basically this card locks them down and they can't do much. If you set a war chariot with him, he pretty much sits there as a 3000 beta, negating magic trap cards and effects with the trap card. And then we have gyzarus, who is bestiari plus another glad, and he just comes out, pops 2 cards and tags out. Right, onto the monsters. First we have 2 laquari, who's basically just the main material for heraklinos and big beat stick really. Comes out at 21 when he's tagged out instead of 18. Bestiari, when he's tagged out he pops a spell or a trap card, and he's the main contact to gyzarus, which of course was needed. Of course he was limited recently, so unfortunately I can only run 1, and I can understand why now. 2 darius to recycle what's in the graveyard. Most people only run 1 of these. With the current game, the way the field wipes happen, a lot of glads end up in the graveyard more often than you would think, so I enjoy running him to get them back. 1 murmillo. Monster Destruction is a staple in glads. 1 equeste. I have considered running 2. I didn't like it. I've gone back to 1. 1 hoplomus. Just a massive defense there. Really hard to get over. Now 2 samnites. I've dropped from 3, as you can tell. 3 was too many. I kept drawing into them, and I didn't want to do that. I wanted them in the deck for Rescue Kitty. Moving on, I have 2 hedge guards, which is an amazing card in glads. Not a lot of people run this, but basically it's like Honest. You discard this card during a battle, and the monster you select cannot be destroyed for that battle. So basically you drop it, your guard survives. It halves its attack points, but it survives so you can tag out. It's great. It's kind of like waboku in your hand, and your opponent never expects it. 2 prismas. I personally prefer the prisma variation of this deck, as it just a lot quicker. I enjoy dropping prisma, dropping test tiger, and going for the instant gyzarus. 2 rescue cats. To me, this card is like the devil in disguise. I mean, look, it's the cutest card in the game, and it pretty much becomes a free gladiator of whatever you like, thanks to samnite and test tiger, which are its 2 targets. Basically, you send this card to the graveyard, you can take 2 of them, 2 of them, 1 of them, and 1 of them, in any combination you like, which is amazing. 3 test tigers. You can special summon them when you've got a glad on the field, and then you can tribute it and send the glad back to your deck and get a new glad out with its effect. And last of all, 1 secutor. I've only just got this. I've been playing with it against a couple of decks, and along with guard hedge, I love it. I think it's a great way to instantly get your heraklinos out. 2 coldwave. 3's too many in the current format with Black Wings and Light Swarm. 2 seems like a nice fit for me, just for when you've got game and you know you've got it. Just drop it. If they've got solemn or a bribe, it's pretty golden. 1 Gladiator's Proving Ground to search in case. 1 Heavy Storm. 1 more reborn, and 1 giant trunade. They're basically staples. 3 Book of Moons, great for Glads, great against most of the decks. It stops light someone's milling. It if they've got Black Tornado on the field, or Black Whirlwind for Black Wings, and you play this, they can't search because they don't have an attack point to identify themselves, and they can't spam you with special summonings. 2 Bottomless, great card this format. The amount of decks that are running beat sticks, just activate it, remove it from the game. 2 Dark Bribes, just for negation. 2 War Chariots, again for more negation, negate their effects on monsters. Great against Honest, JD, Blackwing, Gale, Dad, Summon a Monk, Rescue Cats, other Glad decks. It's great fun. 2 wabokus just for the safety net, let you instantly get your Glads to tag out. And a playset of solemns, because currently solemn is needed in most decks if you know how to activate it. Well, yeah, there's my Glad Beast build at the current standard it is at. I am not entirely sure how I'm going to be changing it. I have considered it, taking a Summoner Monk and a X-Saber Arbellum for an instant syncering, but when I tested that, the syncering kind of got in the way of the Glad basic build, and I didn't like that. I did run this a fortnight ago at locals, but I only had 1 Rescue Cat, 1 Prisma, 1 Laquari, and 1 Guard Hedge, and no Secutor. So the deck didn't run that smoothly. I got a lot of problems with it that way. But I came 3rd, which is okay, so I'm hoping this variation can top, if not at least come 2nd. The side deck is pretty standard. I don't have it with me at the moment because I forgot. It's upstairs, and I think it'd be stupid to run up the way down. I'll start this video again. But it's Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors, Light Imprisoning Mirrors, and then Spell and Trap card Hate. Trap Stun, does tornadoes, just to get rid of the main threat of this deck, skill drains and oppressions. I'm also running D fissures in my side, where I'll drop prismas, put in another request, and run the D fissures so the lights one just like completely mills out the wrong way. So yeah, that's the deck. I do have a Stratos for this deck, but I've agreed to lend it to a mate of mine for his deck he's running on Sunday. So I'm currently not going to be running it. I want to test it out without Stratos. I think it'll be okay. Not entirely sure. Yeah, there's my Glad deck. The next video should be my first test duel. I'm planning to do probably this deck versus something else to test it, see how it runs. And I want to test what my camera's like at catching live action rather than me recording cards on the table. That's it. So comment, rate, subscribe, whatever else you want to do. I will probably put the deck list in the box over there, the description, just for assistance. And tell me if you like this way of doing my decks, if you'd like me to pile them up and do it like everyone else does and flick through the cards. Alright, that's me done. Catch you next time.